morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's start the interview. So
Yes.
good morning.
Good morning.
So first, please give me your introduction.
Yes, sure. I am Radha Shukla. I am from Pune itself. I have
Okay.
completed my graduation from Brihan Maharashtra College of Commerce. After that, I had joined full stack developer course, and after completing it, I have joined training for Salesforce admin as well as development, and now I have completed it.
Okay.
That's all about
Okay.
me.
Okay. It's very nice. So why you choose the Salesforce?
Because it is the on-demand and the first cloud CRM.
Okay. 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 So what's the difference between profile and the role?
Okay. So profile is used for CRED operation, and the role it is for a record and P-level security. Uh,
Mhm.
Role like it contains a hierarchy. Like the security is assigned by the hierarchy, but in profile there is no such hierarchy. Assigning profile is mandatory, whereas assigning role is not mandatory.
Okay. Okay. Mm. What is relationship? What type of relationship in Salesforce?
There are two types. One is the lookup relationship, and the other one is the master detail relationship. In lookup relationship, one object essentially linked to the other object. Like there is a parent object and a child object. So it is basically a loosely coupled relationship. Whereas in master detail, there are again two objects. One is the parent, one is this child. But if we delete the parent, then the child also gets deleted. So it is a tightly coupled relationship.
Okay. Okay. So, is it possible to convert lookup relation into master data relationship?
Yes.
Okay, so in which case we can convert? I hope you get my question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No worry. Mm, what is the junction object?
uh, with the help of junction object, we can create many-to-many relationship. Like on one object, we can create two master detail relationship. Like for
Okay.
example, there are three objects: student, library, and class.
Hmm.
So many students from many classes will go to the library to take books. So that is the junction object. There are three
Which
objects. One is the junction, other one is the primary parent object, and the other one is the secondary parent object.
okay, so in that scenario, which one is the junction object?
The class is this library is the junction object.
Okay. Okay. What is the security setting?
Security model in Salesforce
Security
to
setting. Security
like
setting. Mm,
like the IP addresses and the password
yes.
policy.
Okay. Mm, what is sharing rule?
With the help of sharing rules, like if the OWD is private or public read only, then we can create the sharing rule. It is used to grant access. It is not used to restrict access, but give the additional access.
Okay, and what is the permission
Record
set?
permission set, it is used to give access or permissions to the users without
Mm,
modifying their profile.
okay. 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 Mm, what is automation tools?
uh, the automation tools helps the business processes. Like every org has its own business unique business process, so this automation tools helps the smoothing or the efficient running of the business processes. There are five automation tools: process builders, workflows, triggers, uh,
4.
process builders, workflows, triggers, and flows.
Hmm. Mm, And what is the difference between a workflow and a process builder?
Workflow is the like it is an old school automation tool, whereas
Mm,
process builder it is a user friendly visual tool. There are in workflow we can perform 4 actions, that is task, outbound message, field update, and create a record. Whereas in workflow there are several types of actions we can perform, like a post onto a chatter or create a record in and many other. In workflow we can through workflow we can send outbound messages, but in process builder it is we won't be able to send the outbound message.
Okay, okay. So in workflow and a process builder, both we can update the field, right?
Yeah,
So what's the difference in that update field in workflow and the process builder?
like for example in process builder, like we use the if there is an if else condition, there is a criteria.
Hmm.
But in workflow it is not based on the previous record.
Okay, okay, no, no, no problem. Mm, Is it possible to delete a record in process builder?
Delete a record, like in what sense? I guess I didn't get your point.
Means delete a record is available in process builder. Delete functionality is available in process builder.
No, I guess like when we create the process builder, it is not available.
Okay, so that functionality is available in which automation tool?
Deleting a record, like we can do that by trigger.
Yes, but is it possible to delete a record by flow?
Deleting a record.
Okay, okay, no, no problem. Um, what is trigger?
Apex are invoked by triggers. Trigger, it is a segment of Apex code which runs before or after a record is inserted, deleted, modified, or updated.
Okay. What is the difference between new and a new map? Trigger.new and the trigger.new map.
Trigger.new, it is the context variable. In trigger.new, the uh, the new values which we are trying to fetch from the database that are stored, whereas in new map the updated values from the old map are stored.
Okay. Mm, what is the collection types?
There are 3 types:
Hmm,
list, set, and map. List, it is an ordered group of elements and it can contain duplicates. Set, it is an unordered group and it cannot contain duplicates. Map, it is a key pair value. Like a
hmm,
key can be the ID and a pair, like key pair value, the pair can be the S object.
hmm, hmm. Is it possible to same key in map?
No, keys are unique and values can be same.
Sure.
But it will override, like when we run the program. the keys. Like if 12 is inserted 2 times, it will override the
Last
keys.
one. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 What is batch apex?
It is a type of asynchronous epics. Like
Hmm.
uh, there are 200 batches. Uh, there are 200 records which can run in one batch. So batch is nothing but it is used to run bulk of codes. Like when we there are uh, there are a bulk of records. For that we can use batch epics. Batchable dot interface is the
Okay. Uh,
name for that.
what's the three methods in batch?
Start, execute, and finish.
Yes. And what's the use of it?
Start, it gets the records, like the records are
Hmm.
fetched. Execute, like they are checked, the records are being checked in the code. And finish means all are compiled.
Okay. So suppose there are zero records in query, right? So uh, it will execute in method.
No, I guess it won't.
Okay. Okay. And what is the maximum limit of batch?
200 records.
It's a minimum and a default. 2000 is a maximum.
Okay.
Okay. What is the difference between queue and future method?
The future method, it is run when the resources are available. It does not get run until the resources are available.
Hmm.
And the queuable is like it is run one after the other.
Okay. Is it possible to call a future method from batch apex?
Yeah, I'm not able to recall it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Hmm. What is a schedule plus scheduler?
It runs at a scheduled time.
Okay.
Yeah, like we can specify the time. At that time, it will run.
Okay. Suppose you have a batch, right? You have implemented one batch and you want to run that batch. So what's the command for that? You have implemented one batch and you want to run that batch from the developer console. So what's the command for that? Okay, no problem. Mm, What is the difference between insert and the database dot insert?
Insert and
Database dot insert. Okay, no problem. Uh, is it possible to call the Apex class from a process builder?
yes, we can do that.
How?
While creating the process builders, there is an option of calling Apex.
Hmm. So in that, uh, what's the identifier we have to identify? Means we have to declare. Okay, no problem. What is invocable method?
When a record is inserted, like it will invoke what we want to perform on that record.
Okay, 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 okay. Mm, have you worked, means, do you know Aura component?
No, I am learning LWC right now.
Okay, okay, LWC. Okay, okay. So, which decorators in LWC?
There are three types of decorators: at API, at wire, and at track.
Hello?
Sorry.
Yes. Can you please repeat?
Yeah, there are three types of decorators in LWC: at
Mhm.
API, at track, and at wire.
Okay, okay, okay. And what is the difference between all?
Like all the three?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. What is the difference between API and a wire?
So API, like in one component, if we give the annotation at API, we can call this second component from the first component. Whereas in wire, it is nothing but, like the name says, it links or it connects the other, like the other Salesforce org.
Okay, 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 okay. That's end from my side. Do you have any question?
Yes, sir, I would like to know the feedback.
Uh, actually, you know very well means theoretical knowledge, but you need practice, practical knowledge.
Oh,
So, if possible, then more and more try on a trailhead
okay.
and
Like the
more
Apex
practical. Yes, yes,
Sorry,
or the
Harsi,
admin.
am I audible?
yes, yes.
Yeah, Harsi, you can ask some query as well. So she can share screen and she can perform query or trigger simple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So, mm, we start from the trigger.
Okay.
So, mm, for example, suppose whenever we update any contact,
Hmm.
at that time we need to update the account name.
Okay. I'll just share my screen.
Okay.
I'm getting a notification in the Ripesh. Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Just a minute, just
Could
a
you?
minute.
Okay.
Now your
Is
screen is
it?
visible.
Okay. Could you please repeat the question? Trigger
Yes, yes.
on?
Contact.
Okay. When account, could you please
Mm,
repeat the
yes,
question?
yes, sure, sure. Whenever we update the contact, at that time account name should be updated. We have to insert just ABC at the end of account name.
Account name should be updated, right?
Yes, by ABC inserted, means at the end of account name, we have to insert ABC.
Okay.
Radha, have you done?
No, just a minute. Yes, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, it's okay. Mm.
Now, Harshi, you can give the feedback and suggest how we
Yes,
can prepare.
yes, yes, yes. So, what is the handler class?
Handler class, like for example, like when I wanted to write trigger for roll-up
Hmm.
summary field, to create roll-up summary field. So for that, I had made two things, like one trigger and the other was the class. So that class was the handler class,
Okay, okay.
which had
Actually,
the,
actually, whenever we create a trigger, at the time we should a handler class for more
okay,
clarification. Okay. Otherwise, almost it's right.
okay.
Okay.
Like
And
you mean the handler class, uh, the logic, and then the like in the trigger, we can call that class. Is it like that?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Means whenever we use handler class, at that time it create the new governor limit.
okay, okay,
So so for that we should the handler class for every trigger. It's a
okay,
best practice.
okay, okay.
Okay.
I'll note it.
Mm, okay. Mm, okay. So do you have any question?
Yes, sir. Like in LWC, what all, like for a fresher level, what
Mm-hmm.
all I should learn for LWC?
Uh, m- Means general concept like decorators and some LDS lightning data system, LMS lightning message service, and
Okay, okay,
how we can pass the attribute from a child to parent
okay.
in LWC.
And in Apex, like batchable Apex and all, that is also required to be learned for a fresher level.
Yes, yes, yes. It's required.
Asynchronous,
Yes, it's required.
like all syntax, like all the four method syntax,
Not
or only
syntax,
the batch.
but at least you should know about the batch apex and in which scenario you can use the batch apex. You should know.
Okay,
Okay. So for interview purpose, it's required for syntax and other functionalities.
okay.
Okay. Uh,
Like out of, like I would like to know, out of 5, how much will you rate me so that I can improve?
uh, your knowledge is good, but I will not marks because it's means it's very good.
Okay.
Okay.
Like you just said, I should improve in the practical part, like
Yes,
right?
yes, yes,
Like
yes.
the
So
practical
if possible,
implementation.
yes, yes, more and more practical and tailored modules. Not
O-
just complete the tailored modules, but also do some practical of that
Okay,
module.
okay, sir.